In this demonstration, we're going to show how to execute a delivery against a purchase order in two ways. One, doing the traditional method of creating a delivery on screen in the back office, and second, how the delivery can be accepted using a mobile device out in the nursery, right where the potting action happens. So first of all, here is on screen one particular plant that is on the purchase order that we're going to execute, and you can see clearly that there are 200 items on this purchase order waiting to come into stock. Just to qualify this, we have a tab that shows the actual purchase order detail and the price, usual stuff that you'd expect to see with a purchase order. So here is the purchase order for the selected company with the lines on the purchase order that we're expecting to arrive, more than one product, as you can see. Now, if we were going to deliver this the manual method, the usual method at the back office, we have a delivery management system that allows you to very easily type in the quantities that you have received, or there are some buttons here that will allow you to automatically fill a delivery. And with labeling on demand here, we predefined when we place the purchase order, we predefined that we only want one label per tray of plants to go out in the nursery, so it's filled in label quantities automatically for us. We can always override that here by putting in different quantities for the labels that we want. And just to show how quick this system is, the Qsys Connect system, we can immediately demand labels there right on the screen, and we're one button away from printing them on the usual printing devices. If these were to be ties, you can have ties just the same, just as easily. So that's the inline delivery and the labels on demand. If we were going to complete this delivery, we would just simply press the post delivery button and the system would book in all these items. For the purpose of this demonstration, I'm actually going to tell the system that we received a short delivery, so we'll assume that we had two deliveries, so that I can book the same in using the handheld device, and you'll see that some of the items will be marked as semi-delivered and some of the items will be marked as undelivered. So we're going to execute that with the post delivery right here. Post goods inward, we're asked for a delivery note number to qualify, and job done. Stock's been updated, and you can see the purchase order now shows 200 ordered, 100 received, 100 balance to come in. Now, what we'll do is show you how this can be done on a mobile device, and you'll be able to see the results on screen, both with the purchase order and with the finished product. We will just snip back to the finished product, by the way, and get a refresh here, and you can see now we've got purchase orders 100 and we've got 100 in stock, and the purchase order confirms here to follow 100 items to come into stock. So what we've got to show you is the goods inward procedure on a mobile device. This is just running on a Samsung S7. Ideally, it should be running on a device with a barcode scanner, so that you could scan labels to save you tapping in product codes. But nevertheless, this will suffice easy enough. And we're going to show you the real-time server that makes all this happen, either on a single user machine, so this will work on a single user machine, or on a network with 10 or 20 users. It matters not, and you can have 10 or 20 mobile devices out in the nursery, all entering data all at once if you needed to. So What you will see on the mobile device here is that we've selected the Goods Inward tab. You'll see that the mobile device is quite easy to navigate through services. So we're going to use the Goods Inward. I've already put the delivery note number in, and I've entered the purchase order number that we're going to execute. Just to qualify that, the purchase order number is the order number that is raised by the system at the time of placing the order, obviously. So we tap in the SKU of the product, or scan the label of the product as it comes in. So we're going to do this 1253 item here, and search 1253, press the enter key, and it tells us what the product is up at the top, and it tells us we've ordered 200, but there's 100 already been delivered, so we're expecting 100 to come in. And we can confirm to the system either by pressing the plus button here that yes, that's what we've received. So if I press the plus button, watch the items received at the top there. It lights up with 100, so that we can say yes, we've received that. Not a problem about short deliveries. You can short or over delivery. Sometimes a plant supplier will send you 10% more plants to make sure that you get the plants that you want at the end of the process. So we can come along and say 110 if we wanted to, and or likewise we can say he shortchanged us by 95. Either way, nice and easy. We'll go the easy route and say we've had 100, and we simply say save. Now over here, before I press the save button, the real-time server will show you what's going on, and it's already shown you that I've made an inquiry against item 1253. And as I press the save button, you'll see that the real-time server has acknowledged the receipt of those items. The handheld down here shows what we've just booked in, 1253, 100 items. And if we go to our purchase order and have a quick look at it here, we'll see that now we've got ordered 200, received 200, nothing to follow on that purchase order. So that was a live delivery from the handheld. And if we look at the finished product record, which is where all the live stock sits, where you invoice everything from, we'll see we now have 200 in stock, nothing on purchase order, nothing outstanding. And if we look in the transaction journal for that item, we'll also see that there is the delivery note number and the 100 items here that we've just booked in to make up the overall 200 in the goods in section. So we have now 200 items on hand ready to sell. Of course, this has nothing to do with availability or whether the stock is now saleable. That is a completely different matter, and we have services that handle that and will indicate the availability of that product. But that is how simple a booking in process can be, either from the desktop or from a mobile device. Just to perhaps continue that, if I do another one for anybody who missed what was going on there, if I book in item 2635 on the handheld, you should see that come into stock. So 2635. Remember, we can scan these from barcodes if the labels are ready on the goods as they arrive. The system confirms what the plant is, and it shows we had 250 on order, received 100, so really we're looking for 150 on this order. We can confirm the delivery, save it, and as they would say, JD, job done. If I look at this order now, and we will see that that line is now complete. So that is basically how the mobile delivery or booking in system works. The system works exactly the same whether you're potting up, taking cuttings, finishing off. The live server, the real-time server, takes care of any of the data that requires to be processed and applies it to the desktop system with all the bells and whistles that you would expect.